it would be cinnamon gully.
I believe my statement that I gave to Ramon. Do you have that?
We will.
That I gave her an email. Y'all have that. So. Okay.
It's in their books.
I'll just read some certain segments from my statement. Try and read it with expression. I'm painful on that. It is high time for a serious reappraisal of values and priorities. And here the wild burros and horses enter with a major role to play. To begin, they should be officially recognized as returned natives and as restorers of the North American ecosystem. As post-gastric, as opposed to ruminant digesters, they are enormous potential for building nutrient-rich and moisture-retaining soils and of broadly dispersing germinative seeds of many native species should be recognized. Also recognized should be their major role in reducing dry, flammable vegetation and in preventing those catastrophic fires that are now on the upsurge due to the effects of global warming. They fill an empty niche that is complementary to the great majority of species in the North American ecosystems where they evolved. And this includes the equally deeply rooted pronghorn. And let us not forget that because they combine power and beauty in a remarkable way, these animals are inspirational. In the wild and through respectful and moderate visits, they uplift us from the doldrums of a civilization too exclusively fixated upon mankind and its creations, too artificial and out of tune with the greater world of nature. The wild horses and burros will show us a better way of life when we learn by observing them in the wild and on their own terms, not our imposed ones. But these wonderful animals who have done so much for us over the centuries will not be able to fulfill their role on Earth if humans continue to botch their relations with them. As the following facts prove, has been, but need not continue to be the case. The proportions of wild burros and horses in relation to livestock and big game on the public lands is grossly weighted in favor of the latter, especially livestock.
1 minute.
The 1971 Act authorized a small fraction, namely 1/6, of the public BLM and Forest Service lands for wild horses and burros. Here, in these relatively minor areas, these two splendid species are by law authorized to be the principal, though not exclusive, presences. Perversely, this core legal intent has been ignored by authorities, since rarely do wild equids receive even 1/4 of the available forage allocation within their legal areas.
10 seconds.
Okay. Well, thanks a million. All right.